No. So much no in that. No. Man, you know what's funny? I never wanted to sing, ever, actually. I really wanted to be a drummer. And one Sunday morning at my youth group, I was playing drums, and the guy who was supposed to be singing didn't show up. So my youth pastor, who's like this ginormous human being that he used to play baseball for the Reds, and he was like, "Well, looks like you're singing this morning." And I just kind of laughed, like, "Yeah, that's funny." And he's like, "No, seriously, get up there and sing." I'm like, okay. So kind of got thrown into it, but I'm super excited and humbled to be here. So it's been super fun. It's been an awesome journey. Yeah, man.
On the new album, was there a certain song that was most challenging to write or record?
Most challenging. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think, man, one of the ones for me was just because it was a lot of like personal stuff kind of popped into one. There's a song called Best of Me, and it's not really like super personal, like from a lyrical standpoint, but it was really deep for me because of just how much like it was like almost like this prayer for me that when I give Christ everything and all of me, I find the best of myself in that, and who I am in that. And I think that was kind of not really like a hard, like, oh man, this is so tough to write. It's more of just like, it was tough for me to swallow that I'm like confessing this and kind of being transparent with, man, like, only in you I find the best of who I am. And sometimes that's really hard to do. Hey man, nice hat.
Thank you, you too. How was it working with Josh and Colby Wedgeworth?
Man, it was awesome. They're like two of just the best dudes ever. Colby and I, our bands used to play together actually in California, because I'm from Clovis, California originally. And Josh was the first producer in town I met. And so just stories on stories with those guys, man. They're just amazing human beings with so much talent and so much love for Jesus, man. No, not even close. Honestly, I thought everybody was gonna hate it. I really love that song. And typically, whenever you create something as an artist, you know, whenever you love something a lot, it's like you're terrified to show anybody, because most of the time when you love something, everybody else hates it, you know. But it's crazy because I turned it in, and I think 3 weeks later, Chris Love at Centricity called me. He's like, Centricity is going to release The River to radio for the first single. And I was like, what? I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. And I'm still kind of blown away by all of it, because I really did not think that anybody was going to really like it that much. But people have loved it, and I'm so glad they do, because I believe in the song so much. Any more questions? Oh, yeah. What's up? Man, thank you.
Also, what song inspired you? Or is there a song right now that just really pumps you up?
Oh, man. Kind of, yeah, actually. I'm like a massive One Republic fan, and they just released a single, and the first listen, I actually hated it, and then by listen number 3, I was like, I hated it before. So, but yeah, it's awesome, super dynamic, and it just really pumps me up. Yeah. Anybody else?
Describe a moment that you knew that the river took, and people loved it, resonated with it. How did you respond?
Man, I think that wasn't honestly until I just got off the road with Big Daddy Weave and Plum, and I think it was our 3rd show into the tour. It was my first national tour and first like kind of big thing, you know, and the 3rd night though, I finished the song because it was the first song I sang, and people just like lost their minds. I mean, I couldn't talk because they were screaming so loud, and it was so it was just so humbling, and I was just so honored. And I just remember standing there and looking over at Mike, and he was looking at me, and like I just feel like it was just such a special moment. And I think it was in that moment that I realized like what the Lord had done through the song for people. It just really blessed my heart to see how much the song had affected people, especially something that I was so passionate about and the message behind the song passionate about. So yeah, I think that was probably it.